What is going on, everybody?
Come on, man.
All right, I gotta try that one more time. My bad. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy AyeMontie on the track. I'm here with a brand new show. Same concept, but brand new show. The Opinionated Podcast is now over for me because there was already another podcast there. But we got a dope one. Shout out to my boy Gabe with coming up with the name. Hey, chill. It's just a podcast. You feel me? And we're gonna start it off with my boy Rook. Rook or just Rook, whatever.
Yeah, Rook.
I call him
whatever.
Rook because you know what I'm saying. Rook.
He calls me Austin, but
I call you Rook for the moment. I guess I do call you
you
Austin.
call me Austin pretty fair.
Do I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whatever. I'm gonna call him Austin.
But our connection's a little
Rook.
bit deeper. You know what I'm saying? We've known each other for a little bit longer.
Pause. I'm just gonna pause that. It sounded a little. Anyway, we got it's like I said, same concept. We just had to change the name up, rebrand real quick. It wasn't too hard. Didn't take too long. You know, just gotta get a logo ready. But when I get the logo done, I'll be good. But we'll have that done. Anyway, thanks for everybody for already tuning in, tapping in. My bad on all the technical difficulties. You know, I'm not the brightest crayon in the box. So, but Rook, yeah, tell everybody a little bit about yourself, what you do, and stuff like that.
So pretty much I know Monty for a little bit. I met him, you know, I was doing like music and stuff. Now I do camera work. I shoot like a lot of cars, do a lot of like car video work, car photography. I just started getting into like music videos and stuff like that. So yeah, I just do a lot of camera work and whatnot. Pretty simple, I guess you'd say, like portraits and a lot, just pretty much anything that involves a camera.
Like
film,
pictures or
yeah,
videos?
film. That's kind of where I'm moving to this year, is a lot of film. Like photos and stuff is just like keeps you like kind of stagnant.
Bro,
if you're
doing
not,
like stock footage of like just cars drifting and shit, bro, you could get paid.
yeah. Somebody was just telling, my roommate was telling me about that.
Yeah,
he was like,
bro.
"Yo, you should sell your footage as stock footage."
Yeah, bro.
And I was like, what?
Like
what,
all you
what
have
is
to do
that?
is like get a car doing a nice like drift or like spin out or something. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, at a good angle.
Yeah.
And then do like some like fast to slow motion type transition shit where it'll be
Yeah,
like,
shit you see on TikTok. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and you can sell that stock footage like it's nothing, bro.
Yeah, I gotta look more into that.
I'm
He
telling
was
you,
just
bro.
he was just telling me about that too. He was like, "Bro, you could probably be making a good grip of money doing that."
Bro, I'm telling you, like, if you're gonna be using a camera, learn how to do that shit, cause
Yeah.
there's definitely big money in that shit.
Yeah.
It's just like selling beats for real, selling stock footage, because people use it. Trust me, I've even used stock footage. You know what I'm saying? People use it in their videos. Whatever
Yeah,
the
that's
case
fair. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you could use it in like a music video or whatnot.
is. Exactly. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
like an
fair.
overseeing
Yeah,
of
that's
a
fair.
city or something. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like it's
People who
just-
don't have drones would pay for the footage because they don't have a drone. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Or say somebody was trying to get like a certain scenery or something. You know what I'm saying?
And
They
they're nowhere
wanted like
near
some
it.
extravagant scene, but they ain't anywhere. Yeah, they got some stock footage of fucking being in Asia, but they ain't even in.
Asia.
They in the United
Use
States.
it like
and
a
shit.
green screen or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, they could just use the stock footage and just be in an area that is kind of looking like it could be, in,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, Asia or somewhere or some shit. But you can still use stock footage for anyway. But yeah, we got a good show for you guys, man. We have a lot of business talk, I would say. A lot of
Yeah.
VA talk. You feel me? Like getting to the grind, getting to the gritty of VA and what's going on around here, in my opinion and our opinions. Like I said, same show, different name. We're still going to be voicing our opinions on what we feel like voicing our opinions on. Let's get started with the topic list. The first things that we're jumping into. Let me just look at the list real fast, because I always be forgetting. Oh yeah, it was something we talked about last week. We're gonna get into just artistry. You know, being an artist, musician, because there's so many around here who are rappers and singers and everybody who wants to make the music but don't understand the business. You know, and so investing in yourself as an artist, your quality, like let's talk about quality. How important is quality to you?
I mean, to me, I would rather. So there's like, well, everybody has different perspectives. A lot of people rather have like more quality over quantity, and then some people rather have quantity over quality. Me, I'd rather upload 3 times a week and have bangers every week. You know, that because that reflects my brand. You know what I'm saying? Like that reflects like what I'm doing.
Quality though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some people though rather just have an upload every day and be consistent. And
Right.
you know what I'm saying? If they have like a banger on Monday and then 3 fillers that are just, you know, content,
Yeah.
they rather do that. Like me, if you know, if I don't have bangers, I'm not uploading it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of at that point. Like when I first started, I would just upload every session or everything I shoot, but now it's kind of like I just pick and choose.
I sit like I work on a lot of music. I don't work on a lot of music, but I work on music and then I just sit on it. It takes me forever to release stuff
Yeah.
because like I have to like listen to it and I have to be able to listen to it a month after I made it and still like it. Because like I've had songs where I'll like it up until like I get through my point of listening to it a million times.
And be like, what the
And
fuck
then when
is
I
this?
listen to it again, I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, I don't like this as much. But like I do have songs to where like every time I listen to it, like Own Way, I still think that shit smacks. And I still think it's a banger. You know what I'm saying? So those are the songs that I really want to put out. But I think I agree.
Yeah, of course.
I agree. I think a lot of artists, they look at you have to look at doing studio time. That this is an investment, right? So you can go to a cheap studio and you can get really bad quality, or you can invest a little bit more, go into somebody who actually knows what they're doing, and you can make a little bit less, but like you can still be consistent. Like you don't have to continuously drop music to be consistent. You just have to make content, and content creation is now at the minimal quality, meaning all you need is a cell phone. So if you have a cell phone with a camera, you can make content. And
the piggyback on that, like, bro, these iPhones. So look, the new iPhone 13, I think that's what they're on
they're
right
crazy,
now.
bro.
Yo, they have a cinematic mode.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yo,
bro.
that shit is like that, bro.
Even because like
That
even
shit
my
is
phone, like
that.
you can shoot really quality shit like with your phone. Like there's people who have shot music videos with their phones. Like when I went out, I was in Atlanta and we went to OG Hood Rich's production studio, and the artist had like this whole music video package, and he shot her whole shit on his cell phone. To me personally, I didn't think the video came out all that good, but it was still.
But what'd she pay? That comes back
She
to what
won.
do you pay
I think
for?
she won something.
Oh, where that's what I'm
package
saying.
or
That also
something. I
comes
don't
back to what do you pay? You know, if you want
That's
a $100 music video, get it on the iPhone.
I think it was. I don't remember. It was a pretty expensive package deal that she got. I think it
For
was. I don't remember honestly. I don't know. Don't hold me to it. But I think it was somewhere along the lines of like a $1,500
On an
package
iPhone?
or something. But yeah, he shot the whole thing on the iPhone. I didn't think that was. But like the concept of the video and everything was dope. But I didn't really think.
Did you
shooting
see
it
the
on a-
post, like the post production?
Yeah, I saw the.
Oh, the whole thing done?
Yeah, and it was a 4-minute long video, and it was.
Do you think it was worth $1,500?
No.
No.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think
okay.
it was not for 15. Not, but like I said, I don't know if that was a number. I really don't know the number. That was my speculation, and that's what I think it was, if I remember correctly. But I don't know if I remember correctly, to be honest.
You live and you learn.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just what it is.
But I wasn't even. I was just down there, honestly, to be down there. So I didn't. I was.
It's
just
an
there.
experience.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
there. So and I did like a little performance and stuff when I was down there. But like I said, you do get what you pay for, though. And
Absolutely.
Sometimes you don't get what you pay for. That's the unfortunate part, and that's what we're going to get into after. But
Yeah.
most of the time, if somebody is charging a little bit more, that means they're probably good at what they do.
There, they know at least they have the basics down. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
from camera, you know, like from camera point of view, you know, somebody like, you know, if you want to invest and you want to have quality, like you said, you know, you don't have to be consistent every day. You have to be active on social media.
Yeah.
100%. Like, if you're not active on social media, how's anybody gonna follow you? You
Even
know,
just promoting your songs, just doing dances.
yeah.
or
Like
just,
if you like, look, tip right. Every time I open Snapchat, something of some sort of you
Content.
know, yeah, something is up there. There's
Yeah.
never a time I just open Snap, go to him, and he's just in the car bumping music. And if he's bumping music,
I
it's
don't
his
follow-
track.
I don't be following his Snap. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
be on Snap like that. Though.
Oh yeah, see, no, so like he'll post a video of him in the car bumping music, but it's his music and it's him promoting his music. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
never like he's just posting a snap, just doing some dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Just to
It's-
be on Snap.
yeah, like every time he posts a snap, it's like I feel like it's something to do with him, and a lot of people don't push their stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't shoot a video every week.
Yeah.
He doesn't take pictures every week. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
but
that's
he's
exactly what I'm
he's
saying.
out there. You know what I'm saying? And he also understands though is that you pay for what you get. You know, like he has his own media team, which this is what I think is like really dope. Is he has his own media team, and you know they're built in together. But he'll still reach out to me because he knows that if he wants like a certain image or like a certain style or something like that, and every time he comes to me, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I look out for people. You know,
Everybody has different styles. That's just like mixing and mastering. Everybody sounds different.
no, 100%.
Everybody has their own sound.
So like he'll reach out to me, and I mean, like I said, everybody gets, you know, I work with him a lot, so
Yeah.
you know, he'll hit me up, and he never questions about my price because he knows that
I
the
did
quality.
not know that y'all work together like that until like
Yeah,
a
I
few
shot
weeks
him.
ago.
He was on here. What was it, like 2 weeks ago?
Tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was up here.
It was
3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. It was something like that.
Yeah, it was 3 weeks.
As soon as he left here, me and him met up down where the courts are, and there's like these
Oh, yeah, he told me that.
Yeah. We met up and shot.
That's when I found out that y'all actually was linking this shit.
Oh yeah. No, I've shot him like 2 or 3 times. Yeah. We get up, but he never. You know what I'm saying? He never tries to hassle or anything because he knows what he's getting. He knows the quality that he's getting.
Yeah, Tip's a very understanding person. Like Tip knows what he's getting and he knows what he's paying for. But he also does know quality, and that's why he goes to certain individuals because he knows that they actually have that standard quality that he wants at least.
Yeah. And then it's like all this stuff is expensive. Rapping, expensive. Camera stuff, expensive.
It's to me, it's as expensive as you make it. Like the camera shit, I totally get it because just investing into the small amount of camera gear that I got has been a lot of money. But when it comes to recording, mixing, mastering, like it's not as expensive as y'all think because you don't need as much as you think you need.
Is it just like plugins?
The plugins do be what cost a lot, but
it's like payment plans and stuff. Or
I mean, you can do it that way. Like me, I do a lot more subscription shit because the plugins themselves do cost a lot. But like the subscriptions that I get, they come with so many plugins that to me it's worth it, and I'm making my money back.
Yeah, I mean, if it helps you, I mean,
so it's like, but that's the most expensive part. Getting an audio interface, you can get a Scarlett, you can get a PreSonus box. You don't have to get an Apollo. Like you can get a Scarlett or a PreSonus box and make that, or even a Focusrite or whatever, and you can make it work. Yeah. Like I was making my PreSonus box work for a long time, and a PreSonus mic work for a long time.
You gotta know what you're doing.
You just You just have to know how to filter out the frequencies you don't want. You have to know how to compress right. Like it's learning how to use the tools you got. And because I'm listening, like the more you listen, like people are blowing up off of really not good. Did you guys hear the Island Boys freaking? Did you hear the Island Boys fucking official song? Did you hear how bad the quality was? Yeah. It was terrible quality, but they were getting millions of views. It's like, first of all, what I didn't understand is y'all are rich, but y'all couldn't even get like a fucking professionally quality fucking song done.
But see, and you know what comes back off that is that, like, yo, these people that, you know, say like they got money, like, bro, they don't got money, bro.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? They don't got money.
Everybody be flexing.
So like lyrical, so like from a film perspective, you know what I'm saying? I'll see like all these like artists, like for instance, like Dirk. I'll just throw Dirk. He does like Joe Moore Productions and like Jerry P. Those are like the only two he messes with. You know what I'm saying? And those are like red level, like they're shooting on cinema grade stuff. They don't. I've never seen them release like a half-ass like video.
That's because they built their way to it.
Exactly. And but when they started, they shot with Aze. Aze pretty much put the whole rack on, you know what I'm saying? And he was just shooting on like a mirrorless camera. He didn't have like a red or none of that in the beginning. And so like if you're at that level, it's like once you hit that level, it's like you have to maintain a standard. You know what I'm saying? Or at least from my point of view. And you got to pay for that. And a lot of these people I feel like don't they would rather give you $200 and shoot one instead of paying me $400 and getting the quality. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's probably like that on a mainstream level. You know what I'm saying? Like,
to me personally, I feel like when it comes to me shooting music videos, I am a cheap person to go to that'll get you a decent quality video that'll be good enough. Mm-hmm. I am not and I'm not striving to be no fucking professional. Yeah. It's something that I did for people who wanted just a cheap video done. Mm-hmm. But it does require a lot of work. And that's why I have also kind of stepped back because I've realized that recording or the editing requires a day at least.
Yeah, at least. Yeah. I shot Saturday and I'm still finishing something up today.
Exactly. Like, because if you want it to look dope, like I've made the videos that I did do, the videos that I did shot, I feel like I did pretty good. I felt like they weren't the best. Yeah, the one you did
in the studio was really well.
They weren't the best, but I felt like they were pretty good. Like for somebody who doesn't know what the hell they're doing and who just picked up Premiere and just learned it all in a week. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and Premiere's intensive.
It is. It's a lot Premiere's to it. And I'm still like, because even just doing like the little edits and stuff, I'm learning. So I just learned something new today when I was making my little intros and stuff. I learned how to do a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't realize that that's all you had to do in order to like
make something happen.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I didn't know that I could just change all this and just drag and drop and shit. Like, I didn't know I could do all this. Like I was trying to mess with the intros and stuff, and I didn't like when I tried to do it before. I couldn't figure that shit. I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to do this? And I just started clicking around, and I was like, oh, Okay, logo. Oh, I
Yeah,
just
it
drag
takes
it all
time.
right here. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. This is
Yeah,
easy.
it takes time.
And I was able to knock out a couple intros today, just like, you know, a couple things just to see what they would look like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like taking your time to learn it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like the same thing with mixing and mastering, because they're two totally separate arts, like completely different arts. But it just takes time, and it takes building, and it takes like consistency, and it takes honesty, and it takes
Motivation, dedication, persistence.
It takes integrity.
Yeah.
It takes so much to just constantly build yourself as a business. Like, you can't just expect everything to come the second you start. You can't just instantly be good
Overnight
at something.
success isn't the best success you
Like,
want. Yeah.
Michael Jordan wasn't instantly good at basketball the second he came out of his mom's vagina. Fucking LeBron wasn't instantly good.
Did
All
you ever
these
see
people
that
weren't
TikTok of
instantly good.
Kobe? It was like a TikTok that went like dummy viral. It was like 100 million streams. And it was Kobe saying how like his teammates would, like, he would get up at 6, right? He would go to the gym, shoot, practice. He'd like stop at 9 or something like that. Or he'd get up at 4 a.m.
Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
He'd get up at 4 a.m., make breakfast, go on a jog,
Yeah.
go to the gym, shoot. And then at like 9, he'd stop, go back, do something. He'd go back at like 11, you know, till like 1. He'd come back, and then by the time everybody else was going at like 4, you know what I'm saying? He was already practiced, so he'd get there and already be shooting on point. And people would be like, what in the world? And he's like, well, I started my day before, you know? And
Exactly.
like, he was just like, he didn't get to where he was at by going once a day. He did it 3 times a day, 2 times a day, you know?
And that's what you got to do, is like, you got to be consistent every day. If you want to get good at something, you got to do it every day.
You got to give it your energy.
You have to take a day off every once in a while. Like, I'm going to be 100 with you, like, because when I'm in the studio for 3 weeks straight, every single day,
You get burnt out.
You get burnt out. You don't want to. You start to run through sessions where you don't even want to do it because you're just tired. You don't want to be there. You want to be elsewhere. You want to do something else. So you have to take time for yourself. You do have to make sure that you are rewarding yourself for your hard work. However, don't reward yourself too much.
Don't get lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, don't like have an off day and then be like, oh, yep, nah, I just like this. I just want to be off every other day now. No. You take your off day, you relax, you get your brain together, you get your shit together, you get right back fucking to it. Like,
Absolutely.
Because that be the thing that I'll catch myself is like, I'll take a day off, but if I take a super chill day off, like the next day I won't really.
You got to
wanna
go
do
hard.
much. Yeah, like, so I'll have to be like, nah, now I got to go extra hard. So like, just like today, like when I got up today, I was just like, I didn't really want to come to the studio immediately because I knew I had to be here late, but I ended up finding something else productive to do throughout the day on my computer. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up, you know, working with the intros and shit like that and making my day still productive as hell. You know what I'm saying? But then I still came over here and now I'm still working.
Yeah, when I first started shooting like full time, because I just started shooting full time probably like 3 months ago. When I started doing that full time, it was every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd work every day. Doesn't matter, every day. Because at first it was like, I was more like worried about how would my like revenue situation be set up. Instead of going from a 9 to 5, now I'm relying on myself. You know what I'm saying? So
You know what else you could do?
So I was at that point where it was like, I gotta get money. You know what I'm saying? And then I got to this point where I realized that I was getting burnt out extremely quick, because I would see, like, when I was color grading photos, my work was half-ass.
You know what else you could do? Something you should really consider too is doing stock footage for like YouTube, for like even adding like sound effects and shit like that. So you're working around a lot of cars. Say you're around like
the exhaust and stuff.
So I had like artists who wanted like a specific car sound, right? And they were like, oh yeah, I want this car sound. Can we see if we can find it? Went on YouTube, typed in the car. Was like, I need the sound effect. Found the car sound effect. Even do shit like that. Just shooting cars.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah.
Getting the audio from their sounds and shit, putting them on YouTube, and they have like hundreds of thousands of
views.
on the videos,
Yeah.
like.
And then get a YouTube check, alley-oop, the revenue. Yeah. So like when I started, I was like, that's a good idea though. But when I started, it was like money, 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 and then I realized that like, yo, I'm getting burnt out, bro.
It's
I'm getting up and I'm shooting at 5 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It's 20 degrees outside. Yeah, I'm freezing. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll edit and stuff, and then I have my whole day ahead of me, and I'll try and be more productive and stuff. But it was just like I was just getting tired. Yeah, I was getting tired. And so now what I do is Monday and like Tuesday are like my days that pretty much like I finish up all the work that I've shot over the weekend. That gives me, so I'm not like doing everything in one day. I can kind of spread it out and stuff. And then Wednesday is the day where I don't do anything. That Wednesday is my day off. I don't care about social media. I don't care about Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'll play the game or whatever. Yeah, Thursday is kind of, because I feel like the day you have off and then the day after, you're not as intense, like, you know? So Thursday will be the day that like I'll just get stuff done that I need to get done. You know what I'm saying? That's like if I need to go pay a bill or I need to go do this or say I need to go to the mall, like I'll bang that out that day. And then Friday is I'm full. It's the weekend. Everybody's off all weekend. Like who's trying to shoot? Who's trying to work? Because like I noticed that when I was trying to go hard Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, like shooting, I was getting burnt out because I was like, yo, ain't nobody trying to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's at work. So it was like kind of demotivating. I was just like, bro, I can't do this full time.
Bro, and I'd be feeling the same way because I have weeks where I'm busy and weeks where I'm not.
Just dry.
Like last week I have been dry. It was a dry week. I really didn't have too much going on, but I found other shit to do. So that's when you can start making your own stock footage and shit like that. That's when you can start shooting shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is the times that you don't have clients, just use it to build your own art and your own craft. Because like I'm noticing, even just working on my own music and on my own beats, it's still helping me. Like when I'm not doing sessions, it's still helping me build my skills. You know what I'm saying? So you want to consistently keep working, even if you're not posting content or like working or whatever, like making money, you still want to consistently keep building your skills because the better you get, the more you're going to be able to charge. And that's what I want to get into now is knowing your value as a person and as a business and knowing your level and how much you should be charging people. And, you know, like, because I feel like when you start something, I didn't personally start charging people for studio time until about my 3rd year of recording, mixing, mastering, making beats. I didn't charge for beats. I didn't do any of that until about my 3rd year because I felt like I needed to build and I had to get to a point to where my stuff was quality enough.
Work on your craft. Master your craft.
Exactly, to be able to charge people. And one thing that I have seen is that there has been a lot of individuals who I've worked with and stuff in the past who they just kind of get that, you know, I'll help them out and kind of teach them a couple things and then they'll get their own equipment and then just think, you know, now that they got their own
they can do the same
equipment,
stuff.
they can start just instantly charging people all this
Crazy,
money for
rates.
studio time. Now, I get it if you just want to be a recording studio, not a mixing and mastering, just a recording, and you want to charge $20, $30, $40 an hour to record. If you have the quality equipment to charge $40 an hour to record,
That's fair.
I get it. That's fair.
Yeah.
Because I charge $40 to $50 an hour, but I include everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying.
Is that like mixing and everything?
Yeah, but I have my stuff set up so where my job doesn't take too long.
Right.
Like, because I'm just kind of
Like
to that
templates
point
and-
now.
and
Yeah, my template
layouts,
is 80% done.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the mix is 80% done.
That's
I
how
just
mine
have to do
is.
tweaks. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
So,
how that's what I do for like presets.
Yeah, because you know every vocal needs to be catered differently. So I'll just have to. It'll just be set though. So I just have to change some plugins up or tweak a plugin or whatever the case is. You know,
Add
what I'm
one,
saying?
take one type deal.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So and it makes my job a hell of a lot easier. And now I'm just to the point where I know what I need. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to a vocal, I kind of know what I need. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about just leveling up. I just feel like if you just start a business, you shouldn't be trying to charge normally. Like if you're promising somebody a service, like you're promising somebody to mix and master this stuff, but you really don't know how to mix and master, you shouldn't be charging.
Yeah. I mean, well, that also goes back to like, so when I was like first like trying to do music videos, I was charging a certain amount, and I remember, and like you know, we always had like a like we're cool, but we also have like business conversations. You know what I'm saying? And you were like, don't you think that's a lot? Like you don't have any out. You know what I'm saying? I think I was charging like $350 or some shit or something like that. Yeah. And you're like, bro, do like a couple for $100 so you get like your foot in the door, know what you're doing. So I thought about it or whatever.
Look what I did, bro. You saw when I started shooting music video, I was charging $100 and I did 10 videos in like 3 weeks, bro.
Yeah.
And that was $1,000 in 3 weeks.
Yeah. No,
see what I'm saying? Like
facts.
it's a lot of work,
Yeah,
but
it's a
at
lot
the
of
same
work. But
time,
I mean,
bro,
$3,000's $3,000 too. I mean, some people don't make that at 9 to 5s, and you made that in 2 weeks.
No, I didn't make $3,000. I made $1,000 in 3 weeks.
Oh, $1,000 in 3 weeks.
But what I'm saying is that I was only charging $100 a video, so I know that $1,000 in 3 weeks doesn't sound like it's a lot, but you have to think about it. It is. If you're brand new to it, you have to think that I was brand new to it.
Bro, that's a tank of gas going to the store now.
Like, but you have to think. Just think about it like this. It gave me the time to learn how to use Premiere and get paid for it.
Yeah, fully. Yeah, it paid for itself. Yeah. No, it paid for itself.
You see what I'm saying? So
that $1,000 can make you $100,000.
So, but I was able to learn a program and get paid to learn the program. That's how I looked at it. I was like, all right, well, because I know people, because I have a good enough camera to shoot it. So I know people are gonna be like, yeah, you know, but I could charge only $100, and I'm just gonna get my skills up in doing this. So I wasn't charging that much, but they were still getting good enough quality videos.
And for real, like, to be honest, $100 music video, like, did you do like multiple locations, or was it just like one location?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, most of the people we shot around here, or we just had like, there was only really 2 videos that I had to go to multiple locations, but both of them actually paid me a little bit extra, so I wasn't.
Yeah, you can't even be mad at it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And,
so I mean,
and they were both super happy with their videos.
Oh yeah.
So, and I thought both of them came out very well. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, like it's just about just leveling up your skills. Like, don't immediately. And the only reason why I was charging is because people were literally begging me to shoot their videos.
I mean, at the end of the day,
and
though,
so I was
feel
able
like
to do that
time is money regardless. You should charge regardless.
No, I know, but I'm saying if you're just new, just find an artist who you believe in and just work with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I've been kind of searching for like, you know, some artists to just really start trying to work with a little more, give them better deal, you know, give them like really good deals so that we can actually build and work. But it's people are just too much talking, no do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's too many people talking and not really doing too much.
Yeah, they're not.
And I can't. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I've been watching in silence. And there's a couple of people I've been watching who I'm thinking about attempting to hit up and seeing what they're trying to do. But there are people who I've seen are consistent, but then go ghost and then go consistent and then go ghost. But that's like me.
See, and you know what's crazy? So there was an individual that I was working with, and you did like a couple of his songs and stuff like that.
Who that?
It was Kenneth.
Oh,
Kenneth. Bro, in my opinion, Kenneth has potential. He just has to apply himself. You know what I'm saying? And because the thing is that he understands. I feel like he has a principle on like paying for quality and stuff like that. Like when I shot his video, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't budge on anything. Like, and he understands like you come to pay studio time, like that's what it's gonna cost. You know, it's just he has to apply himself a little bit harder. And so I feel like it's either these days, like all I see is that it's people who are working extremely hard, and like I seen on one of your other podcasts, you know, things are blowing up that shouldn't even be blowing up, you know, right? Like you could just have some pretty shorty that didn't do anything and it gets mad attention. Then you got somebody who's really working and it's not getting any attention. And I feel like that's kind of where it's at, is that you got these people who really want to work, but simply like they don't want to pay your price or something. You know what I'm saying? Or you got these people that can pay the price, but they don't apply themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And this is another thing is like, because I get a lot of people who come to me with the same story of, man, you know, my music is this, and I was signed to this, and I was signed, and now I'm not with my peoples, and I just got my own shit. I've heard that story so many times, and it's like, if I want to fuck with you, you gonna know. Period. Yeah. And that's the one thing that I will shout to the world now is that stop asking me to fuck with you, because if I want to fuck with you, you're gonna know. Trust you and me, you are gonna know. And because I'm so tired of hearing this story, because I have a lot of people who give me the whole, oh, my music's going to blow. I believe in you too, but you don't apply yourself. Just like he was saying about his artist, Ken, like he's not applying himself. And that is everybody's, that when you do this shit, it's got to be your life. Yeah. Like I understand you have to have an income. So if you have a job, work that job. When you're done with that job, you have to go straight to your music. Mm-hmm. Your music has to become your life. Meaning you have to invest in yourself and figure out. See, there's artists who I have seen, and that's why me and Tip are very close.
Yeah, because he takes his craft serious.
Because Tip is somebody who I see actually dedicates his life to his shit. Mm-hmm. That is why me and him are close, and that's why I'm actually willing to work with him, like more and differently, because I believe he actually is willing to apply himself to his shit. I've only had one person come to me with a kind of treatment.
So yeah, I've only had one person come to me with a treatment, and that was Tip. And the record, I couldn't really tell. I can't really get into that, but
of course,
yeah.
This is why I like him.
Yeah. He came to me. Look, he came to me. He said, he called me one day. He said, "Yo, I want you to shoot my video." I said, "All right, well, like you have a treatment? Like, what do you have?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll send you the treatment. Send me the treatment." When I tell you, this man sent me a 10-slide treatment. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, I haven't had an artist send me a treatment. But there was like 2-3 artists that came in my DMs.
Artists don't know what the fuck treatment is.
Yeah,
bro.
So this artist came into my DMs, and it was the one with the acoustic, and it's like him playing like just an acoustic guitar. It was good. It was good music.
You probably could have had that shit looking crazy. Did you still have your stabilizer?
Nah.
You're a cum guzzler, bro.
Yeah, dude. But
yo, that thing was legit.
Yo, dude. It was. And you know what's crazy? So before I actually came up here, I thought about ordering it. like ordering another one.
Dude,
but the
you're
thing is, so look, the
crazy,
one that I
man.
want to get now, it shoots in portrait mode. So it's good for like Instagram Reels and
Yeah,
TikToks,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But that's like also another $300 on top, and
Yeah.
that shit was already like $450. But but going back to that, they didn't know what a treatment was. I was like, he came to me with this song, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no fucking clue what to do with this. And
That's what I hate is when people like come to me like, yeah, so I wanted you to just kind of, no, bro, you need to tell me what you want. So
Yeah,
we can make
yeah.
it happen. My job ain't.
And
to
so-
create your shit.
he called. I gave him my number, and I was like, yo, FaceTime me real quick. So he FaceTimes me. He's like, what's up? We have a conversation. And I'm like, yo, I would love to do this project. I really fuck with this song, but I have no fucking clue like how to go about. Like, bro, his song was all over the place, you know, but it was a lot of relatable shit. And we were like sitting there trying to come up with a treatment and stuff. And I was just like, yo, like, give me like a week to think about it. I'll try and build something up. I started getting like halfway into it, couldn't do it. And I was like, bro, I'm sitting here building another man's treatment when I got somebody else trying to hit me for another video. And it's just like, you know, he hit me and I was like, yo, do you have a treatment? And he was like, no, I don't have a treatment. What's a treatment? I had to explain to him what a treatment was. And I was like, yo, you know, this is his first song, first music video. So like, I didn't really like take him like, I didn't like try and like not bash him, but I tried to give him some like game. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, like a treatment is you have a vision for what you want, you know? And he was like, all right. So I was like, what when you think of this song, what comes to your mind?
All I do is I just tell people, go to YouTube and type in what is a treatment, and you'll find a video, and watch that
Yeah.
video, and then come back with a treatment.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you could do that
They
too.
get offended,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Yeah, no,
that's how
facts.
I learned what a treatment was.
Yeah,
I went to YouTube and just typed in what's a treatment.
yeah. And I was telling him, I was like, yo, when you think about this song, what comes to your mind? And he was like, gas station outside the hood. And I was like, all right, we're gonna do it. And he told me everything. He pretty much told me everything. I just made it come to life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I've done with the majority of my artists is I'll just be like, all right, well, what do you want to do? Like, what is your vision? Where, like, what are locations you want? Like the one dudes that I did a video for, they were just like, oh, we want to be at the beach, we want to do this, we want to do that. Made it work. It was very simple. Did a beach shot, we did a basketball shot, made it work. It was easy. So.
And the thing is, I feel like the people that, you know, like getting back to the topic, I guess you would say, like Virginia blowing up would be like, people would rather not show support. Like people want them to show support to them, but they don't want to show support out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like, all you have to do
And
is
egos are huge.
somebody
bro.
throws a show, you go to that show.
Absolutely.
Then when you have a show,
they're gonna come to your
come
show,
to your
and
show.
if they don't come to your show, cut them off because they're fake as fuck.
exactly.
And
if
then
they
you know
don't-
who's
if
in your
they-
circle and
If people
who's
don't
not.
want to support you,
Yeah.
like you support them, then you just. But that be the thing is that everybody wants the instant support, but everybody doesn't want to support each other. It's
that's
like they
the
want
problem with
everybody to
Virginia.
support them, but nobody
Yeah.
wants to support each other.
Yeah.
So just start supporting people.
Absolutely.
If somebody hit you up with a flyer like, "Hey, I'm performing tonight," just pop out.
And
Just watch their performance and then
Absolutely.
dip. Just be like, "Yo, I just came out, show my support," and you can network with all the other artists there.
And the thing is too, showing support, not majority of the time, people think that showing support is like you said, popping out to a show. Bro, it could really just be a fucking Instagram share.
Do you know exactly
You
the
just,
most?
it's free. It's
the
free.
majority of people who share my content are other artists, producers, and engineers.
Absolutely.
Those are the majority of people.
And it's
who-
free. You don't have to pay
exactly.
anything. It takes 30 seconds, if that,
Exactly.
to click the little arrow on Instagram, put on your story. You don't have to say nothing about it. Just share it. You know what I'm saying? That you sharing it to your story is gonna get that video another couple hundred views, and then you know what I'm saying. Eventually, once you get to the point, like Tip, for instance, we'll go back to him. He shares my shit. I share his shit. He's got me a couple people that have like, there's this dude Dice Man. He's cool with.
Yeah, I know Dice Man.
Yeah.
I've recorded Dice
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. He got me. I did a shoot with him.
Dice Man.
Yeah,
My mans,
I
man.
did a shoot with him and Tip, you know what I'm saying? And that was because he seen my content, and Tip was like, yo, I'm going to a shoot with Rook, and he came, you know what I'm saying? Bro,
Yeah, that's
showing
it was the
love.
same. Like I met Dice Man through Tip.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, supporting, it doesn't always have to be bread. Of course, like, for instance, you know, if somebody's doing a show and it's like $20 to get in, I mean, bro, what is $20? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when you have a show, they're probably going to come. It's mutual.
I was watching this video, and this dude he just made so much sense. So you can either do the pay to plays, right? Meaning you have to pay to be on the show, or you can start going to open mics where other artists will be, or poetry nights, or just events like that where you don't have to pay to perform. You could just do your one little song in an open mic or whatever, or even do a karaoke night. Try to find you some fucking other artists. You start building a community of other artists, and then y'all throw a show together. to where all y'all have to sell the tickets now. Not just
Mhm.
one person, all y'all, and the people who don't sell, they just don't sell, they don't perform.
They gotta come out of pocket or
They
some
gotta,
shit.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like if you don't sell any tickets or you're not even trying, then you
But that
can't
comes back to
perform,
gotta
or
pay to
you're gonna have
play.
to, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But when you have a community of artists throwing a show who are serious,
It's
about
different
the craft,
audiences and crowds.
you can build a community of artists who all throw a show, and y'all all make money together, and you just keep building and building that way. Like you can have multiple people throw into a venue and just throw a show, and if it fails, then you all fail.
Mhm.
But if it slides, then you all fucking made money. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And majority of the time, if you're multiple people throwing into a show, you might not make your money back. But at the end of the day, you're still gonna keep building an audience, and the more you build an audience, or you throw parties. Start throwing parties and just have somebody perform throughout the party. Don't even announce that anybody's going to perform. Or don't make it a
Let it
performance.
be,
Just throw a fucking party. Let
Yeah.
it be a party, and let one or two people perform throughout the night.
Yep. And you don't even gotta let them know they're live performing.
Yeah, exactly. You just party over here. Everybody come. You have the strippers. You get the fucking drinks. You get all that shit.
Get fucked
You
up,
do it
ass
right.
and titties.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
I'm
then
there.
Later
you know what
on
I'm
in the
saying?
night, when everybody's lit and having a good time, then you just have an artist just kind of slip in, grab the mic, and just start performing. You know what I'm saying? And don't even stop the flow. Don't even announce no performance. Just let them just come in, grab a mic, and start performing their shit. Like just let the party keep flowing. Don't even announce. Don't even do no
Be
performance.
like, oh,
Just,
we got
again,
AyeMontie
just
coming
play
to
their shit.
perform.
Yeah,
just go out
not
there and
just-
perform.
Just play that shit. Yo, this that new AyeMontie shit. AyeMontie go crazy. And I just start performing and
yeah.
shit in the middle of the party. Like they don't even stop the music. Nothing. You
Yeah.
just keep it going. You know what I'm saying? And like
Some
you do
Migos
shit like
Club
that so
Record
that
shit.
people don't
Yeah.
feel like they're just at a performance, because people want to go to parties.
Yeah.
And if the performance just happens to happen, I
That's
guarantee.
lit. Yeah.
And it's just not the whole night of performances.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you just throw parties and you just have
sets
one
the
or two
vibe.
performers that perform for 10 minutes, opposed to like everybody just performing throughout the night,
Yeah.
to where once they're done, then that group
It's
of
like an
people wants
opener
to
type
leave.
deal. Yeah.
Like you just instead just have people actually there to party. You know
And you got to
what I'm
think too, if your song smacks like that, if they're just playing, regular ass music, and then you start performing, and then
And-
people are like, oh, what
Bro,
the fuck? And they
it-
start watching you, then you just got a show. You just didn't know it.
It is 100% possible to build a party community, meaning a group of people who every time you throw a party, that same group of people comes to all the parties. I'm telling you off of experience, we used to have literally a community of people where we would throw, every time we threw a party, everybody would come. And it was over 20-something people.
But that's love, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's love.
But that's what I'm saying. It's possible to do. If
People
you
just don't wanna do
If
it.
you just learn how to have good parties and show people a good time, they're gonna fuck with you every time you have a party. They're gonna want to come. But if you have parties that are whack and that a bunch of commotions happening, and fights happening, shooting and all
Shit
that
ain't
shit,
gonna happen, yeah.
people aren't gonna want to come because they gonna know it's gonna be a dangerous
Yeah.
environment.
Oh, we
But
can't
if
go
you-
to Monty party. They're,
Exactly,
they're
but
over
if
there
they
getting
come
shot
to
up.
a party that shit is a good time, it's a vibe, people are having fun, everybody leaves in one piece, you're gonna have a whole different party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fair.
What time we got? Oh, it's 8:04 already. Yeah, we went through this
Damn.
hour fast, B.
Shee, we get to talking.
Because I know we started a few minutes late, but sheesh. You get to talking, that's how I be.
Sheesh.
I ain't gonna do all that. But
Sheesh.
that's that white boy shit.
That's that white boy shit, you dig? But VA, man, there's potential here. That's
It
why,
is,
like,
man.
I stepped out from the cars though, because like,
Why though, bro? You were shooting some good content, bro. That was a
no.
dumb
So
move, bro.
it's not that I stepped out of cars. I still shoot cars. Like I just shot cars yesterday. The thing is that I already have that demographic of people locked down. People know that if they want their car shot, they hit me up.
I know, but like you have to understand how many people there are. So now you might think that you have it on lockdown, but there are still millions of other people out there who could potentially pay you to shoot their car shit.
No, absolutely. But what I'm saying is
Feel me?
is that majority of everybody that pops out, like, bro, I know a fuck ton of people. They all usually come to me. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's new people that shoot with other people, and that just comes down to style and preference, And then the thing too is with showing love, bro. I have clients who shoot with I encourage you to shoot with another photographer. You know what I'm saying?
I say the same
Bro,
thing. I
people
encourage people to
aren't
work
like
with other
that, bro. Bro, when I tell you, I had a session, probably like a month ago or some shit. And he was shooting with me, and he was telling me, he was like, yo, this dude was talking shit about you. I don't care, fuck that shit. Fuck you, I'm doing me. And I don't,
Happy feeling.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't really care, And he was telling me, he was like, yeah, he was saying this, that, and the third and shit. And I was like, where it is, what it is, fuck it. But the thing is, I still told him, if you enjoy his content, because we all have different styles, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, with music videos, and no one's right. Beats, no one's right. everybody has their own style
and their own preference.
Exactly.
That's
So
what I be telling
so
people
me
too, bro.
like
There's no
I
right
know
and wrong.
people exactly. So like I know people who shoot car photos and their shit's dark. And then me, I shoot car photos and my shit's bright and like I try and make
There's
it look
like-
as real out
There's
the eye.
a million ways to get good quality. You just have to know what good quality is.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no such thing as the right good quality though. Like, cause just like you said, there's some people who
It's a
shoot dark
craft.
shit.
Yeah, it's a
and then there's some
craft.
people who shoot light shit. Like I
Yeah.
like the car shit that you be shooting, bro.
I appreciate you.
That's why I told you I thought it was dumb that you fell off of it because I thought you were like fire with that shit. Like
No.
like them shits were looking like they was on Need for Speed Underground type shit. Like,
yeah, I shot a
you know what I'm
McLaren
saying?
and somebody
Like,
told
them
me that I
shits
should have
were
sent it
looking
to
dope, bro. Like some NFT type
who was
shits,
it?
bro.
Is it It's Forza? Yeah. I shot a McLaren and somebody was like, "Yo, you need to send that shit to Forza. They might make that shit like a game cover."
Bro,
And I was like,
sell
what?
NFTs now, bro.
No,
you
no.
can sell car footage NFTs, bro.
Facts.
Like, and people will buy that shit if you have a good
I could pay
project.
somebody to animate it or something like
Not
that.
even just, bro. You could.
You
Just
mean
get
just a
stock
picture in
footage.
general?
You could just make a GIF. Like you can make just like a little
Yeah,
3-second long, just little fucking repeating GIF thing.
No
And
shit.
sell that shit as an NFT, bro.
No shit.
Yeah, bro. It's
I'm on.
ridiculous, bro.
Putting me on game up here.
Bro, NFTs are crazy. That's something I'm going to encourage you highly. Now, there's a
Yeah.
lot of people who don't believe in it, and a lot of people who believe it's a scam. Now, if you understand what stocks are pretty much a scam, too, if you think about it.
Absolutely.
All an NFT is a different version of a stock, and it actually just gives you some type of something that gives you access to different things.
It just gives you a digital version of it.
There is a lot of scams out there, and of course this was going to happen because NFTs are becoming popularized, because a lot of celebrities are starting to invest into them. So of course there's going to be a whole dark hole of a fucking bunch of whole scams and shit, and people losing money and shit like that. I'm being careful too, and that's why I haven't invested in any yet.
Yeah, you
because
gotta
I'm
be
seeing that
careful.
there's a whole dark hole, but I have been looking into projects, and I've been following one project where I'm in their Discord. They're doing raffles. They're doing fucking just music streaming, and they just like it's called 8-Bit Stoners, 8-Bit Stoners,
Okay.
and it's a dope community. They just did a giveaway last night. They gave
You
away
have to
a
send me
fucking
that shit, by the
bong.
way.
They gave a bong away. They gave away some fucking smoking products, and they gave away a whole bunch of shit last night.
No shit.
And they be active in their shit. I mean, they weren't active when I was asking them a question last night because I was trying to mint into their project last night, and they weren't trying to answer at that very moment because right after the raffle, they went ghost.
Mm-hmm.
But then they answered like a couple hours later, and I didn't see it until right before I got to the studio, honestly. So I was
There's
like,
I don't know if you've heard about it or not. Yo, there's a project that DM me on Instagram, and so
be careful with those.
no,
bro.
absolutely.
Be
So
fucking careful.
somebody, I shot a picture of a car, and the owner posted it to his page, and he gets 100,000 views and stuff like that. And this animator hit him up and was like, "Hey, can you email me this picture? I'm gonna animate it." And he like made the car drive and shit on, like, it was dope.
Yeah.
And I said something about NFT, and I guess one of his followers or something like that hit me up, and he's like running this thing where it's like, bro, it's like a cartoon Abraham Lincoln shit.
I know what you're talking about.
Yo,
Yeah,
and
there's
that shit was dope.
It's just like because there was just an NFT project that was extremely anticipated that went ghost.
Which one was
recently.
that?
I don't fucking remember. I can't remember what it was, but it was super anticipated, and they went ghost shortly after. Like they were supposed to donate a bunch of their proceeds to charities and shit. And
Oh,
had
so you
made
think
a
they
post
just took
on
the money
Twitter.
and did
They
that
made a-
shiesty
They made
shit?
a post on Twitter like, "Oh, we're about to donate this amount to this charity," and then literally a couple hours later, they made another post was like, "Fuck this, thanks for your coins, see ya."
Sheesh.
And then just deleted their account and just fucking went ghost.
No
completely. Like,
way.
so there are lots of scams.
I
that
do
are
believe it,
going on.
though.
But here's the thing though.
People are shitty.
Now you have to understand with NFTs of how to make the money from them. And this is where a lot of people are getting the game fucked up, is that you think that you have to just buy these JPEGs and then hold them. No, you can mint them at floor price. You can buy them at the lowest price,
All right, hold
resell them on the secondary market.
What is minting? Let's get into
Minting is pretty much like how it's pretty much like building the blockchain for the
Okay.
NFT. So for the NFT to be legitimized, has to be blockchain has to be built for it. So when you're minting an NFT, when you're minting into the NFT project, it's like you're kind of like buying into the stock, or like minting.
Is that just like over
crypto.
time? Is that just them doing it, or
It's the computers doing it. So when you're minting
okay.
into the project, it's like minting is like mining. So think of in real life they're mining gold or mining, like ores and shit.
And once
kind
it's
of
mined,
like
it hits.
It's mining digitally, in a
Okay,
way,
okay,
if that
okay.
makes sense.
Mhm.
So a project has to be minted first. You know what I'm saying? Before it can actually be sold. So, but like when
And
you
that's
mint,
what makes
when
a
you
project
mint, depending
official.
on how much you mint, you're gonna mint an NFT.
Okay.
You're gonna mint into an NFT. You just I don't think you know what you're gonna get though when you mint.
Okay.
I don't really know exactly how that part works. I have to do a little bit more.
Yeah,
because
because how the Abe
but
thing
I do
works.
know what minting is now.
Yeah, the Abe thing worked is they hit me up, and they were like, I do like a lot of real work now.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, could you make us like a real commercial? And I was like, I mean, yeah. And they were like, what we can do is we can guarantee you an NFT on minting day or something. No, right. So I hit him up and I was like, I mean, shit, I don't lose anything out of it. For all I know, this could be $100,000 NFT one day.
Do you have a crypto wallet though?
No.
See, all right. So what I would suggest is
you got to put me on game with all that. I don't know.
I
all
would
that.
highly suggest for everybody to start investing into getting crypto. Or you don't even have to invest into a crypto wallet to get a crypto wallet, but start buying into some type of cryptocurrency because you can transfer one crypto to another at any point. But find a cryptocurrency and then build a wallet. Like I have 3 different wallets right now. I have a Coinbase, a
Big
MetaMask,
baller.
and a Phantom. I don't have a lot of money.
You're a big baller.
I'm learning that crypto is becoming the future.
I think the American dollar is going to be obsolete.
I've been investing into Ethereum and Solana.
Yeah, but I heard Ethereum is pretty decent.
So I've been investing into those, and Ethereum has been going down. So I know that because I invested when I invested, I had like last week I had like $130 something in my one wallet, and now it's at like 112 or something like that. So Ethereum's going down, which is good. So that means I need to buy more Ethereum right now because I know in the future it's going to go up. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I also know that I can transfer my Ethereum to any other currency through different sources. You know what I'm saying? And I just recommend to everybody just get you a couple wallets with different types of
and wallets are
currencies
just what you invest in.
No, wallets or just a wallet, digital wallet.
Oh, so what does having 3 do versus 1? You can't just have one loaded wallet?
Because not every wallet can hold every like cryptocurrency. So like my MetaMask only really holds Ethereum and like a couple others. And like Phantom is for Solana, and my Coinbase can hold a couple different ones.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
you
got different wallets for different.
Got
you, Roger that.
Roger
that.
So
got you.
that's why because there's like a Solana, like because OpenSea is for Ethereum pretty much. What's the other one for Solana? I can't remember the one for Solana, but there's a whole website for Solana. But it's like there's different, So that's why I recommend you have different wallet and you have multiple wallets in whatever you use. So like I have a couple different MetaMask wallets. I have a couple different Coinbase wallets. I have a couple different Phantom wallets.
Okay.
Because like when you're doing transactions on certain things, you don't want to have all your shit in one account. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's kind of like the real world money, like because it's real money.
Yeah, I spread my money.
You guys got to
out.
understand that crypto is real money. It's real currency. You know what I'm saying? It's real money, and companies are starting to let people pay with Bitcoin and Ethereum and shit like that. Like it's real money, people.
Yeah, I think at least how the world's going, I feel that cryptocurrency and stuff like that is gonna become like I feel like the American dollar is gonna fall off. Like absolutely.
10 to 15 years, the American dollar is gonna be worthless.
Yeah,
and cryptocurrency is gonna completely take over. I know for a fact.
Or I don't think it'll ever be useless. I think no, hold on. The reason why I say this is because you're gonna have like people who are collecting.
But imagine this: when the government gets to the point where the American dollar won't count for anything anymore because they went completely digital.
No. Right, but what I'm saying though is that I feel like it's still gonna have value.
But you
can't
it's not
buy
gonna shit with it. Is my point.
No, exactly. So it's gonna be more of like a museum like value. Like, so say you have like a...
Because people are going to just start burning money.
Like,
you're going to start seeing viral videos everywhere of people just burning their cash.
No, absolutely. I believe
all
that.
of their money is now into crypto. But what's going to happen is that the government is going to be like, all right, well, you're going to have to start depositing all your money into banks because everything is going digital. Like, cash money's not going to matter anymore after this date.
And that's how your credit score and shit's going to get... That's how, if you don't have none of that...
I know for a fact they're going to go all digital. You know why? Because they can now monitor
They can track everything.
Yep.
See, and look, so... I don't know how you do it. I don't really want to get into your finance and stuff like that. So like when I take payments, I actually run everything through my Cash App.
For the most part,
unless they do cash.
I have a site. I have not a site. I have an app on my phone where I track everything. Every session I do, everything I put it.
And does it calculate like your year to date as well?
Yeah. I have everything from when I started.
Yeah. So pretty much I run everything through my Cash App, right?
Yeah.
Because that's how I do like my deposits and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, but then I'll have those people that'll give me cash.
Yeah.
And the thing is that when you run everything through online, it's like you can see it, somebody else can see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like the day that it gets to people are running crypto, only, can't even say crypto. Let's not say crypto. Let's say only digital cash. You know what I'm saying? Is going to be the day that like a lot of people don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Because like, for instance, me, I work for myself. I do this consistent. So at the end of the day, if you give me cash, you can't pay me in cash. You have to pay me in cards. So that means that now somebody else can see everything that I'm making and they can track me. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing with blockchains is that now you can see everything somebody's doing. And that's also the cool thing about the project I was telling you about is that I can see their bank account or I can see all their transactions. I can see how much money they have earned in the project. Yeah, because with you can track everything. Like the legit projects, you can now you can track everything that they're making. Even the scam.
Is that how people know what the value? Like so.
Yeah, like you can.
It's like
project. I think it's called EtherScan. Is like so like the one project that I've been following. Like on EtherScan, like you can see exactly what's in there, like how much that project has made, and all their transactions from everybody who's minted, from who's sold.
And is that how everybody knows what theirs is worth? Is that how they track that?
Kind of.
Okay. Or is that at least how you?
It's a part of the. It's like.
Or is that what separates the fake from the real?
It's like an overlook of their blockchain kind of.
Got you.
Like. It's just showing like they have legitimized blockchains. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That it's not like a fake NFT service.
Well, I mean, like I said, fake NFT services could still
they can still get you like that.
Because, like I said, in order to legitimize a project, you have to get on the blockchain. So, like I said, but people are just ghosting their projects after they drop them. Well, after they get that big payout, they're just like, all right, fucking, I'm done. So,
but I don't see why.
But that's why I'm saying when you're looking in the projects. Like, I'm looking into a lot of them. I'm looking to see, do they have Discord communities? Do they have a website? Do they have an actual roadmap on their website? A lot of
because
Discord if they don't even have a roadmap on their website, I don't even look at it. Like, I'm just being honest. And I've looked through a lot of NFTs where I've seen that they'll have a website, they'll have the Discord, they'll have everything, but they don't even have a roadmap. They don't show their team. Like the one that I've been looking at, they show their team. They have a roadmap. They have a plan for after they drop. They have a plan for phase 2. They have a plan for all this. And like I said, they're even sending out, they're giving away. They've been giving away shit. Mm-hmm. They've been playing people's music. They've been just having like vibe sessions where they just talk to people, like shit like that. So like they're being interactive. So if they are faking the funk, they're doing a damn good job at it, and they're investing a lot of money into doing it.
They're faking it till they make it.
Like they really are, and they're doing a really good job. But I think it's a legit project so far. But I haven't invested nothing yet. Even though I tried last night, but they were trying to fun.
Well, the Big Ape project, everybody's on.
Everybody knows about it, and there's a whole bunch of different apes now.
Yeah,
guys.
I
really
seen you can. It's like mutants, like
we're about to wrap up.
Yeah, like they rap.
You said the what?
Mics wasn't on.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, they weren't. The red lights was on.
It's been playing this whole time.
I don't know how. Yeah, red lights on them boys.
Yeah, it was playing this whole time.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's even showing all the. Yeah, it's been playing this whole time.
Audio's in here. I gotta run it through my AirPod.
That's weird. I don't know. We're about to wrap up anyway, but we started a few minutes.
He did just turn it up though.
It got louder.
Yeah, 100%.
It's okay. I can adjust all the volume. I don't know. That was weird because it was playing the whole time. That's why I didn't. And that's weird because I turned them all on before I even started.
The camera was freezing frame too.
Oh, because I reset everything. Mid show, I had to reset because
so you think
like
it didn't
the
pull
camera
audio?
Froze.
So you probably got affected audio.
But like I said, it's been showing. We've been on this whole time.
That's why he said it's louder.
Yeah, but I gotta adjust that later. So it's okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot louder.
Every time you do this.
Yeah, I wasn't even. Anyway, all right. Well, we're wrapping it up anyway because we are at time. This has been chill. It's just a podcast. It was good, man. It was a good one, man. I appreciate you, Rook, for coming through, bro.
Absolutely, you know me.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna catch y'all next week. Who's my guest next week? Let me think. I don't remember. I have a guest next week though. I have a guest for the rest of the month.
Professionalism.
I know. Hold up.
Professionalism.
Look at my calendar. Hold up. I have it in my calendar. Hold up. I'm gonna look. Nope. I went to my job.
Yeah, this is lit.
Oh, I got Mari coming next week. I got my homegirl Mari coming next week. Next week's gonna be a very interesting show because me and her have very different outlooks on life. So it's gonna be a good one. So yeah, make sure y'all tune in, and I appreciate y'all. This has been Chill. It's just a podcast with your boy AyeMontie on the track. Rook. Peace.